Streetwear has picked up mainstream appeal after years of hard work that had gone long unrecognized, sometimes because of concepts coming from recognized figures in fields other than design.
Spike Lee was wearing, he always had courtside seat at the Knicks games, and he would always wear a Yankees cap. And he said, I want a red Yankees cap. So he called New Era and he said, can you make me one red Yankees cap with a white Yankee logo? And there's a lot of rules when you make stuff for Major League Baseball, so they were like, no, we can't. Well, you know what? They said, we'll just make one for you. We can't sell it, we'll just make one. So he made one, he wore it, and then, he was in Sports Illustrated, sidelines with a red Yankees cap on, and New Era was flooded with phone calls to get a red Yankees cap. And that's what spawned their whole entire street industry. And that is streetwear. It was making something where you couldn't make it. It was the anti. He broke a rule, he made it, and everyone loved it. And that's the spirit of streetwear.
Alyasha Owerka-Moore started out in the skateboarding and music recording industry, but he soon found himself helming such popular clothing brands as Mecca, Phat Farm, and Alphanumeric when he decided to challenge an industry that was placating consumers into non-existent categories.
The ultimate goal for Alphanumeric was, the whole time I'd been working in the garment industry, everybody on 7th Avenue wanted to put kids in boxes. Like, that's just a hip-hop kid, and that's the punk rock kid. So the idea was create a general youth lifestyle brand that was streetwear or general apparel, outerwear. It was just a full-on brand.
The new generation of streetwear designers face the same obstacles of oversimplified categories and are working with a sometimes stubborn industry. Bobby Hundreds, founder of self-described lifestyle project and clothing brand, The Hundreds, on the hybrid tastes of him and his friends.
Myself and 4 guys, we skated, but we listened to hip hop, and we were heshers, and we hung out at the punk shows, and we did everything. And I wanted, when we started the clothing company, we wanted something that reflected all of that, and it wasn't just necessarily pigeonholed into urban or skate.
With the garment industry becoming more in tune with the lifestyle of its designers, it seems only natural that their work in streetwear delve into other industries. Jeff Staple, founder and owner of Staple Design in Reed Space, went from a guerrilla t-shirt printing operation to running one of the hottest design and consulting agencies in the nation. Some of his designs made political statements through otherwise non-political brands.
This is a really passionate project of mine that is close to my heart. It's Nike Considered, where we work with them from the very beginning on developing a shoe that requires no glues, no toxins, no adhesives, and all the parts are sourced from 200 miles within the factory, so there's no air freighting of them in as well.
But ultimately, the new generation of streetwear design is challenging the nature of expression altogether.
And we had really no intention of starting a business or anything like that. It was really just we saw cotton t-shirts as kind of a medium that was more in relation to our generation than canvas.
And it is changing the way big corporations, the supposed antithesis of street culture, operate. Jennifer Yu, Entertainment Marketing Manager for New Era, on what streetwear means for the largest sports licensed headwear company in the world.
We have these boxes, as Ollie put it, to put our consumers in, or our partners in, and now they're just finally realizing that we don't just have a specific urban market or suburban or women's, and they use the word streetwear too, more like street boutique sales or that partner, but it's I feel like it's just a general term.
Call it what you will, streetwear is a statement made by designers who are redefining themselves and the world around them. Go to imprintlab.com for more statements and stay tuned for the next Videocast.